Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Eathan. Eathan was known for his gift of gab and his knack for weaving captivating tales. He had a way with words that could captivate an audience and leave them hanging on to his every syllable. The villagers admired Eathan's ability to spin stories, but they also noticed a pattern. Though he was full of promises and grand plans, he rarely followed through on his words. It seemed that when it came to taking action, Eathan fell short. People began to whisper, "When it's all said and done, there's more said than done." One sunny morning, the village received news of an impending disaster. A ferocious storm was approaching, threatening to unleash its fury upon the village. The villagers scurried about, reinforcing their homes and making preparations to weather the tempest. Eathan, inspired by the urgency of the situation, stood in the village square, proclaiming that he had a plan to save everyone from the storm's wrath. His words filled the air, offering hope and reassurance to the worried villagers. However, as the hours ticked by, Eathan's plan remained just that, a plan never put into action. The storm arrived with a vengeance, roaring like an angry beast. The villagers huddled in fear as the wind howled and rain poured down in torrents. In the midst of the chaos, a stranger appeared. He was a weathered old man with a wise, knowing smile. The old man approached Eathan and said, "Son, words hold power, but they mean nothing without action. It's time for you to learn the true meaning of your own words." Confused and humbled, Eathan followed the old man as they traversed the storm-ravaged village. They came across a house where a family desperately tried to secure their roof. The father, weary and exhausted, turned to Eathan and said, "Young man, we heard your words, but where is your help?" Eathan's heart sank as he realized the truth in their words. He had been so consumed with weaving tales and promising great things that he had neglected to act. Determined to make amends, he grabbed a hammer and joined the family in repairing their roof. Word of Eathan's change of heart spread quickly through the village. People began to see him in a new light, not just as a master of words, but as a person of action. He spent his days helping others, mending roofs, clearing debris, and offering a helping hand wherever it was needed. As the storm subsided and the village began to rebuild, a sense of unity and resilience swept through the community. Eathan's actions had inspired others to rise up and make a difference. The villagers realized that it was not enough to speak of change. They had to actively pursue it. Months passed, and the village thrived in the aftermath of the storm. Eathan, now known for his deeds rather than his words, continued to work tirelessly to uplift the community. He had learned a valuable lesson, that actions were the true measure of one's character and impact. Years later, the village stood as a testament to the power of action. People no longer whispered, "When it's all said and done, there's more said than done." Instead, they marveled at the transformations that had taken place when words were accompanied by tangible efforts. Eathan had become a beacon of hope and change. He used his storytelling prowess to inspire others, but he also understood that true inspiration came from leading by example. He taught the villagers that their words had power, but they needed to be backed by actions to make a lasting impact. And so, the village flourished under Eathan's guidance, forever remembering the lesson that had,